You're watching The Legal Breakdown. Glenn, this is a question I've gotten more than any other question as of late, so I wanted to discuss it with you. As we head toward Trump's second swearing in, the question I'm getting is, could whoever swears in Trump be in violation of their oath of office by violating the Constitution in that they will be swearing in somebody who is an avowed insurrectionist, somebody who is an adjudicated insurrectionist? And the Constitution clearly states that nobody who has engaged in insurrection or given aid or comfort to those who've engaged in insurrection can take the oath of office. And so,
first of all, the 14th Amendment, Section 3 says, anybody who takes an oath of allegiance to the Constitution, support and defend the Constitution of the United States, Donald Trump did as president, who thereafter engages in insurrection or gives aid and comfort to an insurrection or insurrectionists, is disqualified, may not hold office, federal, state, or local, period, unless Congress votes. And the House would have to vote to remove the disability, to restore someone's eligibility to hold office by two-thirds vote, and the Senate would have to vote to remove the disability by a two-thirds vote. So this thought experiment leads to the logical conclusion, Brian, and I'm basing it on the express language of the 14th Amendment, that if somebody engaged in insurrection and after taking an oath to support and defend the Constitution, and Congress has not voted to remove that disqualification, that person cannot be sworn in. The Constitution says that. That's not me saying it. So it would naturally flow from that the person swearing in the insurrectionist is engaged in at least an act contrary to the Constitution.
Yes, I know these people will stop at nothing. This is their last plan. I don't know if you've seen that. Taking a look at the videos you just saw, these are people that are advocating on social media that Trump won't be president. They here put out an article today and instead of reactions on social media, I don't get the point. Trump is duly elected by the people. We saw the transparency in that. Struggling to see through this is what I don't understand. He has floated a plan to stop Donald Trump from taking office next month and declare Kamala Harris the next president of the United States, according to an opinion piece by Evan A. Davis and David, who work as editor-in-chief of the Columbia Law Review and editor-in-chief of the Yale Law Journal, respectively. Congress has the power to block Donald Trump from taking office because he has previously engaged in so-called
Oh no. Oh no. We. Congress does have that power. They do have the power to block him from taking office January the 20th, 2025. So all of that talk that the Orange Man and Melania is talking about, guess what? Congress could stop it all, y'all. They could stop it all. It could all come to a halt based on the 14th Amendment of the Constitution. This is going to be interesting to see, but will they? Will Congress prevent Trump from taking office? Spare us, please.
So Congress has the power to stop Trump from taking office in January. Welcome to Constitutional Crisis Theater, folks. Spoiler alert, the Constitution's been screaming no at Donald Trump louder than Mike Pence when he heard hang Mike Pence. Here's the deal. Section 3 of the 14th Amendment says plain as day, anybody that participated in an insurrection and who swore an oath to uphold the Constitution is barred for running for office. That's it. Done and done. That's it. No presidency, no office, not even a chance to run for PTA. And Trump, he's hit the trifecta. What did Trump do? He literally told his vice president to throw out votes. And when Pence refused, he sent an angry mob after him like it was Black Friday at Walmart. That's not leadership by any means. That's criminal cosplay. But wait, there's more. People are saying that Congress can't enforce the 14th unless there's additional legislation. The argument is dicta. That's lawyer speak for there's completely irrelevant nonsense. You know what the argument is? Dicta. That's lawyer speak for something completely irrelevant and nonsensical. Congress can act, and an Electoral Count Act backs it up. We've got a whole system for tossing out votes that aren't regularly given, which is more lawyer speak for this guy is just unqualified. And also, what the hell were you thinking? Bottom line, the Constitution says Trump's out. He's been disqualified 6 ways from Sunday. And if Congress does their job for once, we might just dodge another 4 years of this chaos. Your move, America.
Heard from Rep. Jamie Raskin threatening to stop Trump from taking office for quite some time now.
We've been saying all along that Section 3 of the 14th Amendment presents a clear and unequivocal statement that anyone who has sworn an oath of office, who engage in insurrection or rebellion, having sworn an oath to uphold the Constitution against enemies, foreign and domestic, can never serve again in federal or state office. Donald Trump is disqualified.
So it's going to be up to us on January 6, 2025 to tell the rampaging Trump mobs that he's disqualified. And then we need bodyguards for everybody in Civil War conditions.
Civil War, no big deal. I wouldn't worry too much about this.
In 4 years' time, when we'll be replaying some of these videos, people will be refusing. You saw this guy. Before Trump even was elected, he was already planning that, Trump will not hold office, even if he wins. Democrat, when he favors them, they are happy. They will not mention things like this. If he doesn't favor them, they do the contrary. What they have been accusing Trump of doing, they want now to just do something like that.
Raving Lunatic Club tried to stop Trump in 2016.
I believe right now that there are electors. They only need 38 of them who have a conscience or who are worried about a man who won't attend the daily security briefings, who we now know Russia was trying to help get elected. I mean, can you imagine if you or I had been running for office and they showed that the Iranians were somehow involved in helping you or me get elected? What would happen to you or me?
That's embarrassing, but nothing was as bad as these nitwit celebrities who came together in this video to beg those electors to stop Trump.
Republican members of the Electoral College, this message is for you. As you know, our founding fathers built the Electoral College to safeguard the American people from the dangers of a demagogue and to ensure that the presidency only goes to someone who is to an eminent degree endowed with the requisite qualifications.
An eminent degree. Someone who is highly qualified for the job.
The Electoral College was created specifically to prevent an unfit candidate from becoming president.
There are 538 members of the Electoral College. You
and just 36 other conscientious Republican electors can make a difference.
By voting your conscience on December 19th.
And thereby shaping the future of our nation.
I'm not asking you to vote for Hillary Clinton.
I'm not asking you to vote for Hillary Clinton.
I'm not asking you to vote for Hillary Clinton.
As you know, the Constitution gives electors the right to vote for any eligible person.
Any eligible person, no matter which party they belong.
This is what we saw. Democrat came in with lawfare, struggled to remove Trump by using that means. It didn't work out. In fact, they tried all possible means to do this. Okay, they proceeded with Trump. He ran. Trump defeated Kamala Harris. So I don't understand where the problem is. If they knew at the beginning that Trump would defeat her, they could have refused that Trump would not be president. Because that's what we saw all through. They would try, this one would try to block the state. Trump here struggled to do this. We saw different types of reactions during the campaign period. Trump is attending lawfairs, doing campaign. Trump is here doing campaign at the same time being divided. It is what they put out. They had a plan to disrupt him throughout, and God being so kind had to change the narrative.
The Nixon administration was not an unsuccessful administration before Watergate.
Busy opening few weeks here.
I think it's. Thank you guys for always being there, sharing on my videos. God bless you abundantly. For the videos, you see, when I put up after this clip, It is just for algorithm. They refuse sometimes to recommend videos. We struggling to understand exactly how this work reason. I'm trying to put this up to study the system, how it works. This is a compilation of clips, different versions. You can end here if you don't like to continue.
Problems.
You know, I don't.
Trump isn't one to let bygones be bygones.
The thing that disturbs me is not just that.
Just, went like, how dare you? Do you even know what an audit is? And I'm like,
women and so many men are
theory that a lot of people seem to be coalescing around.
They were too woke, insisting that people use the term Latinx.
You have to say they. No, you have to do this.
Stop with the virtue signaling.
Step away from woke. Focus less on who is woke and more on who is broke.
Attorney or something.
I've never seen that.
I saw so many liberals getting super excited every time Kamala had a new celebrity endorsement. But we all know for a fact that these celebrity endorsements are not free.
Oh, is it true that they paid you $1 million for the endorsement for Kamala?
Not true.
Now it's time to unite everybody.
So, with that, I'm going to shake it off.
Figure out a way to say thank you.
That guy's name, he's such an absolute prick. I can't stand him. But anyway,
Hey there. Not doing great. Terrible night last night. It was a terrible night.
What will the rest of us be doing on day one?
Bishop Vigano, he says that
the election.
Well, if I look at the big picture, it doesn't look good. So I'm going to work on this. No matter what's going on out there in the world, of course, the worst things could happen.
One I've known, which is every president, who's been really red.
the ICE officers across the country. The news is right. Maybe they're
Senators. The Nixon administration was.
I thought I was arrogant. That's really arrogant.
Robert Kennedy says,
Can I share